Why is local weather prediction affected by the butterfly effect? Imagine standing outside on a breezy day and noticing a tiny butterfly fluttering nearby. Now, think about how that small flap could somehow influence the weather for a way. It sounds strange, but in weather science, this idea is more than just a story. It's called the butterfly effect, and it explains why predicting local weather can be so tricky. The atmosphere is a very complicated system made up of countless moving parts. Small changes in temperature, humidity, or wind speed can grow and change everything over time. These tiny differences might seem insignificant at first, but they can lead to very different weather outcomes later on. This is why weather forecasts become less reliable as they look further into the future. Think of weather systems like a giant puzzle with many pieces. Each piece is a variable like air pressure or temperature. When one piece shifts even a little, it can cause the whole picture to change. The butterfly effect shows how a small event, like a butterfly flapping its wings, can start a chain reaction that influences weather for a way. This sensitivity to initial conditions means that even tiny measurement errors can cause big differences in forecasts. Weather models try to predict the future by using data from the atmosphere. But capturing every tiny detail perfectly is impossible. Small mistakes in initial data, like missing a local fire or a new building that changes airflow, can grow over time. That's why long-term predictions for local weather are often less accurate than short-term ones. However, short-term weather predictions, called nowcasting, focus on recent data. They update constantly with new observations, making them more reliable for the next few hours. For example, if a storm is forming nearby, meteorologists can track it closely and give better warnings. Advances in technology, especially artificial intelligence, are helping improve weather predictions. These systems analyze huge amounts of weather data to refine models and reduce errors. Still, they can't completely overcome the butterfly effect because the atmosphere's tiny changes are always happening. So, the butterfly effect affects local weather prediction because small initial differences can grow and cause big changes over time. This makes forecasts more uncertain the further out they go. Understanding this helps us see why weather predictions are more accurate in the short term and at larger scales. It also shows why meteorologists keep working to improve models and gather better data. The more we learn about these tiny influences, the better we can prepare for the weather ahead.